Okay, so people have been asking me to do other reviews of shows, and with Empire being one of my favorite shows now, I figured I would do reviews on that show. Kelsey is in the back, so she's supposed to be doing this with me. She claims to be tired. I tried to put 5 Hour Energy down her mouth. She wouldn't open her mouth. But yeah, so this is episode one. I'm combining episode one and two, and then episode three came on last night, which was really good. So at the beginning of the show, they show Lucius Lion, and comes to find out he has ALS, which is like a big thing right now. You know, everybody was doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. We did it. It was really funny. And so that's pretty sad. It starts off like that, whatever. But I don't really like Lucius like much at all. Like he's an asshole. So don't really feel too bad for him at this point because he's a jerk as of up to episode one and two. So let's see. Andre set up two brothers. Okay, so Andre is the third brother who I don't necessarily care too much about. And he basically wants to set up the two brothers so they can fight towards one another so then he can get the empire himself. And he's got the white wife. What else about Andre? Oh, pretty white girls. So Cookie gets out of jail. She's like, yeah, the pretty white girls are brilliant even when they ain't. Whatever hell is that supposed to mean, Cookie? I don't know. But Cookie is my favorite of the show. So we will take that white girl racist comment and we'll pretend that it's no big deal. Right, Kelsey Bear?
Right.
All right. So Cookie barges into the meeting and, you know, later on she says, wait, I want Jamal, original investor of 400K. Okay, so she's, you know, Cookie's sitting there saying, I want Jamal. Like, you don't want him anyways. And he's like, you can't have Jamal. And she's like, well, maybe I'll go tell the CCS. I can't remember who she said. I'll go tell them that I'm the original investor with 400K of drug money. And he's like, no. And he's kind of like freaking out, which of course becomes a problem later on. And, basically, it's really, really sad because at the beginning of the episode, or like right towards the middle, you see Lucius throw away Jamal. Like, Jamal comes in with the heels, like the little head wrap. And my mom was like commenting about that part. She was like, just because he dresses up like as a girl when he's a little boy doesn't mean he's going to be gay. And I'm like, yeah, but they had to have like some little hint that he's gay for his dad to be a jerk to him forever, which was really, really sad. And he threw him in the garbage can, like threw him in, like, and then I like Cookie came with her, she was screaming, like yelling at him, she tried to kick him up the stairs. She took Jamal out of the garbage can, and I would think that would be like one of the worst feelings ever. Like his dad like literally threw him away, like for real, literally. All right, so then we see a scene where Bunky wants $3 million, and Bunky wants $3 million, and then that was weird because Cookie she wanted 5, but then he offered her 3. Okay, so Bunky wants $3 million, and Lucy's like, no, you can't have that, blah, blah, blah. Bunky's like, you left me behind, and he basically said, well, you killed 4 men, like, I know about you, and stuff like that, so basically almost as a threat, like, give me my money or I'll tell on you for killing all these men. All right, so the dad, Lucius, is really proud of Hakeem, and, Jamal wants to work for Cookie. I already said that. But yeah, so the dad's proud of Hakeem, which he's like this little bad rapper boy. And he's like kind of cute, but then he gets on my nerves. And then he's like cute again. And I don't know. I think I like him. I think I like Hakeem. He's an asshole though. And he is like a little brat. Kelsey, what about Hakeem?
I don't like him.
So at the very end of episode 1, Cookie's like, I am the heart and soul of this empire. Like she really wants part of it. Like, I wrote these on like dry erase boards. It's so funny because we had these like sitting on the couch. They go on the refrigerator. And Kiko's tail, like, because he likes to sit on me and Kelsey when we watch TV, he somehow like puts his tail on it and like wipes it back and forth. Like this one is like really, really hard to read. It looks like chicken scratch because I had to like make up what it was after the show. He messed up our notes. All right, so at the beginning, you see Tiana, and, you know, she's, like, doing her little routine, and when I first see her, I'm like, Tiana's not even pretty. She's, like, this little skinny girl dancing around, whatever, and Hakeem's all excited about her, and he tells her, like, oh, there's a lot of perks becoming my friend, and she's just like, no, like, you're just, like, this spoiled whoever, like, I don't care, whatever else. Kelsey, when was the Obama, okay, that's on this one. So, Tiana's, like, not interested in Hakeem whatsoever. And of course, she makes me really mad on the end of this one, beginning of next one. Okay, so at the beginning, you see Becky, who's this like really, really large woman with, I don't know why they keep putting her in stripes. They're doing that to make look bigger than she is. Everybody knows stripes, horizontal stripes make you look bigger. So why do they keep putting her in horizontal stripes? I think it's on purpose. So she sees the pills and she's like, oh, I knew this was something. And then, he gets mad. He's like throwing stuff at her. Like, I told you not to use my bathroom, whatever. And yeah, she shouldn't be like going through his stuff. Like, it's really weird. All right, so Fofo shooting. Next thing you know, there's like the Fofo shooting. They're saying, Cookie's like, you need to drop him. And of course, it's like Kitty's artist. So it's kind of like Cookie versus Kitty, really about the Fofo thing. And Cookie's arguing where his music sucks. You need to drop him, like drop him. And of course, that's not what's going on at this point. So Hakeem is drunk in the restaurant, and the guy in the background's like really irritating to me because this really reminds me of the Lamar Odom and like his annoying white friend who he had like in real life. And I don't know if you remember this, but like I can't remember his name. It's really annoying. I don't like him. Chloe didn't like him either. So he's like recording Lamar. He's like, yeah, go in on her. So like the white guy's rapping. Lamar starts going in rapping. And then he posts it when, of course, Lamar is high as shit. And I don't like when people take advantage of people like that. So that scene reminded me of the Lamar Odom situation, which was really annoying. Because it's like, the guy's drunk, he can't be doing and acting certain ways, but his friends are encouraging him, like, yeah, go in. They're, like, recording him and stuff. And he's like, Barack's a sellout, da-da-da. Like, these white people are scared. Like, I can buy this place. And he's acting a damn fool. And, of course, it's going to be on all the blogs because you can't just act like that when you are in the public eye. And you get criticized for anything anyways. For calling Barack a sellout, of course people are going to be mad. He's like, oh, these white people think that they this and that, whatever, because they voted on the first black president to make themselves feel better, and he's, like, really going crazy. Kelsey's really annoying. Okay, so my favorite line of the whole show, do you remember it, Kelsey? What Cookie says?
Hold on. The streets ain't made for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks.
Yeah, the sidewalks are for Kelsey. Sarah. Sidewalks are for Kelsey. That was my favorite line, and somebody did like a little Instagram post with my picture with that, and I was like, oh my god, it's my favorite line. I love that line. So funny. All right, so an announcement for Empire is going to lose artists. Oh, so Cookie wants Jamal to come out and say that he's gay, and basically the dad's like, no, like, I'll take everything away from you, like this $12,000 loft, I gave you this piano, like the credit cards and stuff, you make this announcement, like, we're gonna lose artists, do not make this announcement. And of course, Jamal just pretty much goes with it and is like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do it, because I will get everything taken away. And Kelsey really likes Jamal. She looked him up on Google, and comes to find out he isn't gay in real life. He's just acting gay for the Jamal role. And what's his name, Kelsey, in real life? He's just acting gay for the show. But Kelsey likes Jamal. I think I like Hakeem at this point, even though he's an asshole. But like, if it was like to choose, I ain't got no type. If it was come to choose, I bet you if it was like, Kelsey, do you want Jamal or do you want Hakeem? She would pick Hakeem. I know it. As soon as he sang one little song, like he said Tiana something, Kelsey would be all over that. All right. So, Fofo is in the elevator. He calls Cookie a bitch. And, of course, Cookie's getting all mad. She's like, what did I ever do to deserve this? Like, to be talked to like this and stuff. And this was, like, the first time I really liked Lucius. Of course, Kitty laughs. And he was like, Lucius' first response was, well, when I hear something that I disagree with, I'll let you know. And, of course, Kitty laughs, and then Cookie gets off. And then, oh my god, such a good part where Lucius looks over at Fofo and he's like, you're fired. He's like, why? It's because of this bitch? He's like, no, watch your mouth, and it's because your music sucks. And of course, the elevator closes, and that was a pretty good scene. So, Andre, next thing you know, you see Andre, he's drunk, he's at the bar and stuff, and he's like, Lucius and Cookie are fighting, this is what I wanted, like, I'm gonna get it, and his wife's trying to calm him down, like, you're drunk, you're bipolar, you need to take your medicine, let's get out of here. And then Lucius and them like, oh, they're gonna go have sex, that's all they do is go have sex, which later on we will see that it does seem like that's all they do. But yeah, so Andre, I don't really feel him too much at this point. All right, so at the end of episode 2, he does the performance at, he keeps saying it, what is it? Do you remember where the performance was? Leviticus. There you go. She's like, I feel like I'm doing trivia back here. Leviticus. Ding, ding, ding. Leviticus. All right, so he does the performance, and at the end, he's like, blame it on Tiana. And of course, you see her little groupie ass get all happy and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I would have got happy too. I'm like, oh, he's singing the song about me. I'm like, God, I feel so special. But no, like, I don't like Tiana too much. But at the club, she looked really good. Like, at first, I didn't think she was pretty at all, but she looked really good at the club. Her body, her face, everything like that. But I bet you that girl's like 90 pounds in real life. Camera adds 10 pounds. She's like itty bitty. So then Tiana goes to the dressing room. He's like, oh, you want to sleep with me now because I'm a celebrity? And she's like, no, I want to sleep with you right now here on the floor. And I was like really confused. I'm like, her groupie ass for one. And of course, you know, Hakeem's eating it up. Like, yeah, I got this now, whatever. But it was weird to me because I was like, was she being serious or was it a joke? Like, I would like jokingly say that, like, yeah, let's have sex on the floor now that you are a celebrity. And apparently she was being serious, which is absolutely crazy. All right, so at the very end is Agent Carter. She's like, you're avoiding my phone calls, Cookie. You know, they seem getting in the car. And, yeah, basically they want her to testify. We don't know what they want her to testify about. It's just that Cookie feels like she's going to be killed if she does. And they basically are adding other stuff on because her deal had been done. And I didn't say one thing over here. Kitty walks out. Oh, so at the very end, also, Kitty walks out. She calls, you know, Lucius tells Cookie that he dropped Fofo. And, of course, Kitty's mad because that was her artist. And Cookie's like, oh, you need to drop this bitch. And she's like, oh, he will when I'm, like, your age. What is that, like 110? And, you know, Cookie didn't really like that. So that's when she storms out and meets the agent in the car. And that was the end of episode 2. So episode 3 is really good. And I'm going to do that one next. Yes. Get up, Kelsey.